What's up, YouTube? FatKings Phil coming at you for week 28 of 2020. I am switching the format, obviously, of the introduction because I did some math and I think somewhere along the line I got my numbers off. And I think it is to the credit of my good friend using the weeks since my VSG surgery doesn't really work anymore because I'm also post plastics. So from now on, you'll see that down below, and that way, if I don't get a video out in a specific week, you'll know which week of the year it was. And if you have Google Calendar, you can figure it out pretty quick. Just wanted to touch base with you guys. I really waited this week to get with you guys. I was going to do it yesterday because I had my Plastics 6-week follow-up. Technically, Plastics 6 weeks was back on Tuesday, but didn't see the doc till yesterday, so I behaved and I wore the binder all the way through to the Friday. And then got in there and met with him. So he was super happy with the healing. He did not take pictures. I thought he would. He said, no, I want to wait 2 more months because there's still some swelling here, still some swelling there. And I'm like, oh, awesome. If that's still swollen, then I'm going to be really happy in the long run because now I can at least start working out. So, okay, so he did clear me for working out on Monday. So I'm going to get back to my very light ramp up. I'm going to use body weight and my bands. I'm not going to use the heavy weights. I'm not going to really do a lot of heavy stuff. I'm not wearing my plate carrier. I'm not adding any extra body weight. I think the most intense thing I'll probably do will be pull-ups. And that will be pretty intense, but I am down in weight a little bit since the last time I did pull-ups. So hopefully that will offset it. All right, so this morning I weighed in at 221.2, as you can see up there in the corner. That's good. I had swollen up. I was up around 226 there for a little bit, and I was like, what's going on? So to go from 220 to 226 and then back down to 221, I'm feeling pretty good. As you can see there, body fat's 23.6, I think. And I can't tell because I can barely read the screen. And I don't have my glasses on. And my hydration was 59.2. My muscle mass is 34.4. So again, based on anywhere that I was previously at 59.2 hydration, I can kind of get a like to like on my spreadsheet. So that's good. I will be probably not coming back to you guys until the 16th, which will be the official 7-year anniversary of my VSG surgery. And then from there, I think it's going to be pretty much, you guys will see me a little less because I'm going to be grinding just to kind of, the needle's not going to move much from here, right? Unless I have some kind of insightful plastics thing between now and then. Maybe I'll pop in on you, but really, I mean, I'm going to start working my body back up to where I was. So it should probably take me 3 or 4 weeks. They say if you're off for 6 weeks, it takes 3 weeks to get back. If you're off for 8 weeks, it takes 4 weeks to get back. So I want to get back to where I was. And then from there, I have aggressive plans to grind for 12 weeks again, which should take me almost ironically to my birthday, my 49th birthday. So I'm hoping to be in some pretty tip-top shape by October. We'll see. I mean, again, you can only move the needle so far. I can only move the needle so far in 12 weeks. Given, still, I don't know what's going to happen with gyms, if they're going to re-lock down gyms, if I'm going to be able to find a gym that I can get to. I think I can. And then how much can I really do and how much can I really eat? To be honest with you, my biggest challenge during the 12 weeks leading up to plastics was getting my macros in. I could not eat that much food. I really, to get the kind of protein levels I would like to get in for actual muscle building, it's almost, I'm constantly eating. It's ridiculous. So, and it's very clean, food. So it tends to be a little bit tougher to get in. So, chicken breast for me has always been a challenge. I love chicken breast, but to get it in any quantity that's the one thing my sleeve still just doesn't deal well with. To keep the fats where I want them and the carbohydrates, to get the kind of clean carbohydrates I want, the volume is huge. It's freaking huge compared to what I'm used to. Luckily I don't get and I'm really happy about the fact that I don't kind of get the carb coma from those clean carbs. But getting them in is another story. I feel like I'm constantly eating. Now I have to be willing to do that if I want the results I want. So that's kind of where I'm at on this whole thing. When it comes to, making choices and setting goals. Like, you have to be willing to do this stuff. I've said this before, like, there are things that certain people in this community who I admire a lot. And like, it's just, oh my God, I wish I could be like that. But I don't want to do the stuff that they're doing to get there. So there's things that I'm not willing to do that other folks might be willing to do to get those results. So I have to find, where's my balance? Like, how bad do I want these results? Could I grind real hard for 12 weeks? Probably, but is that then maintainable? Like, am I going to get to some peak level and then, just lose gas and then lose it all? I mean, that would be almost worse. I'd rather find something that's maintainable. And even if it took me 6 months at that level to grind slowly to where I want to be, I'd rather do that. Like, I don't have a problem with a sustainable 6-month program that gets me where I want to be versus, pushing myself to a peak that I'm not prepared to maintain, or that I will feel will be more detrimental to quality of life than improving quality of life. If that makes sense. I hope you guys get where I'm coming from. So let's talk a little bit about just being out of the binder for 24 hours. I mean, oh my God, it's been weird. At first my abs kind of hurt, like, because I was used to having everything held in with just this external thing. And I do still have to wear that when I'm working out, but, although I cut it down a little bit thinner because I don't need as big of a section covered. I just need about that much covered. So I took about 30% of the binder off. Just cut it off. If the binder starts to fray, I'll just get another one. It's just thinner, which, I didn't really want to do, but I figured if I can make this work, great, I'll make it work. The best thing I can say was last night, just sleeping in just shorts, no shirt, because I normally had to put the shirt on and then put the binder over the shirt because the binder material would irritate my skin. But just laying there and like actually for the first time, and this sounds weird and kind of weird, but like when I used to lay in bed, even during the weight loss phase, I would run my hands over my, like, it was like a nervous habit. I would like feel and like, oh, that feels different. And this feels different. That feels different. And then, when I had the skin, I would play with the skin sometimes and like pinch it and go like, is it getting thinner? Is it like, I don't know. I got this weird kind of like self-analysis where before I fell asleep, I was kind of like just doing a body check and like messing with my skin all the time and pulling on it and like in weird ways. I'm like, oh, is it here? Is it there? Like, you just trying to get a lay of the land of where is this loose skin really at? And now I think just even one night of being there and being able to kind of like unconsciously do that again, like it's just been kind of like I was massaging the scar line. And of course that made me realize like, whoa, holy crap, that's not there. And this is not there. And that's gone. And holy crap, that's really tight, especially laying down, because the front side is a little tighter than the back because they want to tighten the front because that's what you're going to see in the mirror more than the back when they do the 360. But they can't do it equally because, with the abdominal repair, you can't really sit up all the way straight at first. so it's a little bit better in the front, which that's fine. Are there still spots that I'm unhappy with? Like, I think that's always going to be the case. We'll see what I can do with the gym, and whatever I can't do, that's just how it is. Like I was 10 times better than I was ever in my youth. First 42 years of my life, I was morbidly obese. What can I say? Like, I've done certain things in my body that I can only snap back so much of it. And I'm like, I had a weird piece with it. Like, but I think really last night was the first night where plastics was kind of real to me. Like, oh yeah, wow, this is different. But now I'm sitting here with my left side is still a little swollen at the love handle line. And there is a little, like, that little bit of skin, like still there. When I'm sitting down, I'm like, oh man, there's still fat there. But how much of it's just water swelling? I don't know. When I'm standing up, I don't see it. I'm wearing 34-inch shorts today, which I normally wear 36s. And I will say hands down, these are the right fit. The problem is my damn legs, which I haven't even been working out. My legs are still, strong enough to where it makes it difficult to put stuff in the pockets. So, I can put stuff in there, but it just like digs in and stuff. So my thighs are still going to be my problem, regardless of what my waist is at this point. But 34, 36, that's fine. It's kind of where I've been the whole time. It's just now it doesn't have skin spilling over the top. So I do appreciate that. So yeah, it's kind of where things are at for those of you that are interested. And again, if I got 2 months of swelling left, I'm in good territory. This is fine. I'm hoping to try and get, I want to get out of town and just, with the Rona going on and being locked down, I'm just done. I do want to get out of town. I do want to go somewhere nice and warm and enjoy a pool, some poolside time, some pool drinks, some just relaxing in the sun, enjoying, being able to just walk around shirtless and not feel self-conscious or extra self-conscious, about the, loose skin. I don't think I'll ever be 100% comfortable being shirtless, just, too many years of damage. But yeah, I really would like to look forward to that and trying to get that in before the summer ends. But we'll see. We shall see. We'll see what happens with the Rona if we go lockdowns again. But definitely not probably something I would do here in Colorado because it's hot right now. Don't get me wrong, but I don't have access to pools and things like that here. So I'd probably have to fly somewhere like Vegas or somewhere fun. So yeah, we'll see. All right, guys, I'll be back at you for my 7-year, but after that, I'm gonna take a little hiatus and just get back to work, get back to grinding. Probably drop some stuff on Instagram every once in a while, and on the Fat Kings Phil page, as you can see in the little box. So I think it's so on that side, yeah, I think it's on that side. So yeah. Anyway, all right. Till next time, remember, it's good to be the king.